Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with the new poem of your English textbook Honeycomb. The title of the poem is Trees, and the name of the poet is Shirley Bauer. So here in this poem, the poet, focuses and emphasizes on various advantages of trees, which we receive from the trees. This poem is a long catalogue describing the various advantages of trees. Every person who looks at a tree appreciates it for a different reason, and trees are the source of sustaining life because they provide food and shelter, and trees are also loved by children while playing games, and they give shade and fruit and various other gifts. So let us read out the poem. All of you look at the poem in your screen. So here is the poem. All of you listen carefully. Trees are for birds, trees are for children, trees are to make tree houses in, and trees are to swings on, trees are for the wind to blow through, trees are to hide behind in hide and seek, trees are to have tea parties under, trees are for kites to get caught in. Trees are to make cool shade in summer. Trees are to make no shade in winter. Trees are for apples to grow on and pears. Trees are to chop down and call timber. Rara. Trees make mothers say, "What a lovely picture to paint." Trees make fathers say, "What a lot of leaves to rake this fall." Well, now we have come to know that here in this poem, the poet make a long list of the various advantages of the trees. So here, at first the poet says that trees are for birds. That means trees are used by birds. How birds make use of trees? They actually live on the trees and build their nest. Okay, and trees are for children. Trees are also used by children. How children make use of these trees? Children love to make tree houses in them, and they use them as swings. Trees are to make tree houses in trees are to swings on. Children make use of these trees as swings. Okay, and trees are for the what is that trees are for the wind to blow through, and trees are to hide behind in hide and seek. Children, you see, they love to play hide and seek behind the trees, and the children love to play hide and seek behind the trees, and trees are to have tea parties under. It is not just children who make use of trees, but even grown-ups also have made fun around the trees. How grown-ups make fun around the trees? How they make use of these trees? They have their tea parties under the shade of the trees. Okay, now trees are for kites to get caught in. So when we fly kites, sometimes kites get caught in the tree. So in this way, trees are also useful for the kites, and trees are to make cool shade in summer. You see, during summer season, during extreme summer season, trees provide us shade, and a strong wind that blow through the trees even provide relief to the passerby. And trees are to make no shade in winter, but during winter tree do not give us shade. Rather, they allow people to bath in the sun. Okay, during the winter. Trees are for apples to grow on and pears. You see how trees are useful. The people get to eat lots of delicious fruits like apples and pear. So we get these delicious fruits from the tree only. Okay, and here you see trees are to chop down and call timber. Rara. So here trees are useful even when they are chopped down. How these trees are useful even when they are chopped down, because we get timber which are very much useful for making furniture. Okay, and trees make mothers say, "What a lovely picture to paint." To some people, trees are like beautiful pictures that they would love to paint, and they would love to paint. Okay, and to some trees make fathers say what a lot of leaves to rake this fall. Okay, to some people these trees are profitable, as even their shattered leaves could be put together to make it to make use of it. Okay, to make use of it. How? During autumn season, here the poet tries to mean that during autumn season all the leaves fall down from the tree, and this even dried fallen leaves also can be used, can be used in different ways to make fire. Okay, to make fire and to make us warm, by making it fire. So so in this way trees are very much useful in many respect. Okay, so this is all about this poem. I think now you have understood the poem. So it's a very simple poem. All of you must read the poem once again and try to understand the various advantages of trees. And so you must write down the poem in your class 1 notebook neatly, and you must learn the name of the poet of this poem, because sometimes you are asked to write the name of the poet by giving stanza from the poem. And so you must learn the name of the poet also. And so we'll be discussing the question answers in our next video. So that's all for today. Thank you.